Namaskar everyone, welcome to Headlines of the Day. In this video, we will discuss major headlines of the Hindu. और आज की शुरुआत करने से पहले आपसे यही कहेंगे दोस्तों कि बुझी शमा भी जल सकती है, तूफान से कश्ती भी निकल सकती है। होके मायूस ना अपने इरादे बदलो, क्योंकि आपकी किस्मत कभी भी बदल सकती है। तो चलिए दोस्तों, इसी के साथ आज की इंपॉर्टेंट खबरों पे नजर डालते हैं। आज की हमारी पहली हेडलाइन है वर्ल्ड बैंक रेजेस इंडियाज ग्रोथ प्रोजेक्शन टू 6.9%. इट इज अवेलेबल ऑन पेज नंबर 1 और ये रिलेटेड है पेपर 3 इकोनॉमी सेक्शन से। इन दिस आर्टिकल वी हैव टू नो वर्ल्ड बैंक्स रीसेंट ग्रोथ फोरकास्ट फॉर इंडियाज इकोनॉमी। तो फ्रेंड्स, वर्ल्ड बैंक रेज्ड इंडियाज इकोनॉमिक ग्रोथ फोरकास्ट for the current financial year to 6.9% from its October estimate of 6.5%, citing the economy's resilience in the face of a challenging external environment. Our next important headline is Curbing Terror Financing in Afghanistan holds the key to regional security, National Security Advisor. It is available on page number 1. और ये रिलेटेड है पेपर 2 इंटरनेशनल रिलेशन से। इन दिस आर्टिकल वी हैव टू नो आउटकम्स एंड फोकस्ड एरियाज ऑफ इंडिया सेंट्रल एशिया मीटिंग ऑफ नेशनल सिक्योरिटी एडवाइजर्स एंड इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ सेंट्रल एशिया फॉर इंडिया। तो फ्रेंड्स, इस पॉइंट को हमारी वेबसाइट पे बहुत अच्छे से कवर किया गया है, लिंक अवेलेबल करा दिया गया है डिस्क्रिप्शन में। अगर हम फोकस्ड एरियाज ऑफ रीसेंट मीटिंग की बात करें फ्रेंड्स, दे डिस्कस द करंट सिचुएशन इन अफगानिस्तान and its impact on security and stability of the region, reiterating strong support for a peaceful, stable and secure Afghanistan, emphasizing respect for its sovereignty, unity and territorial integrity, urging non-interference in its internal matters. Our next important headline is Kangaroo Court puts price on union of love. It is available on page number 1 और ये related है paper 2 polity and governance से। In this article we have to know about Kangaroo Court. तो friends, Oxford Dictionary defines it as an unofficial court held by a group of people in order to try someone regarded, especially without good evidence, as a guilty of a crime. It is used to refer the proceedings or activities where judgment is made in a manner that is unfair, biased and lack legitimacy. Right? Our next important headline is Scenarios for the Future of India and the World. It is available on page number 6 और ये related है paper 3 economy section से। In this article we have to know about the scenario planning exercise, its methodology, findings, issues and suggestions. तो फ्रेंड्स, ये सारे पॉइंट्स यहाँ पे बहुत अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन किए गए हैं, आप एक बार देख लीजिएगा। अगर हम ओवरव्यू देखें तो सिनेरियो प्लानिंग डज नॉट बिगिन विद द डाटा, इट स्टार्ट्स विद द लिसनिंग टू डाइवर्स पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू अबाउट व्हाट इज गोइंग ऑन विद इन अ कॉम्प्लेक्स सिस्टम एट प्रेजेंट टू अंडरस्टैंड द अंडरकरेंट्स दैट विल सरफेस एंड डिसरप्ट प्रेडिक्शंस ऑफ इकोनॉमिस्ट मॉडल्स। राइट? Our next important headline is Intense Engagement. It is available on page number 6 और ये related है paper 2 international relations से। In this article, we have to know about the recent developments in India-Germany relations. So friends, both the countries signed an agreement on mobility and migration that boost travel for students, researchers and investors and businesses, right? Our next important headline is Europe's concerns about US IRA. It is available on page number 8 और ये related है paper 2 international relations से। In this article, we have to know what are the provisions of a new Inflation Reduction Act of United States and what are Europe's concerns and what is the US stand. So friends, new Inflation Reduction Act is a $430 billion package of federal spending, tax breaks, credits and levies, and it is aimed at fighting climate change, reducing healthcare costs and making large corporations pay their fair share in taxes. And European countries believe that it is discriminatory to non-American companies, right? Our next important headline is how Trai is proposing to help callers identify spammers. It is available on page number 8 और ये related है paper 2 polity and governance से। In this article we have to know what is the new feature the Telecom Authority of India is planning to introduce, what is its function and what are the concerns. So friends, Telecom Regulatory Authority of India floated a consultation paper seeking comments about the potential introduction of calling name presentation feature, which would provide an individual with information about the calling party, and it is similar to Truecaller. And what is the rationale behind the move? It is aimed to ensure that telephone subscribers are able to make an informed choice about incoming calls and curb harassment by unknown or spam callers. Our next important headline is the workers of ChatGPT, the latest natural language processing tool. It is available on page number 9 और ये related है paper 3 science and technology से। In this article, we have to know about ChatGPT. Friends, it was recently released on internet and it interacts with humans in natural language, and it is impressive because aside from answering journal queries, it has many other functions, right? Our next important headline is Armed Forces Flag Day. It is available on page number 9 और ये related है paper 3 defense section से. In this article we have to know about Armed Forces Flag Day. तो friends, since 1949, 7 December is observed as Armed Forces Flag Day throughout the country to honor martyrs and men in uniform who valiantly fought and continue to fight on our borders to safeguard the country's honor. Our next important headline is Pendency of 5 crore court cases, a matter of grave concern, says Kiran Rijju. It is available on page number 10 और ये related है paper to judiciary section से. In this article we have to know present status of pendency of cases in India, reasons for delay and possible solutions to reduce the pendency of cases. तो फ्रेंड्स, इससे रिलेटेड कंटेंट हमारी वेबसाइट पे अवेलेबल है एंड लिंक अवेलेबल करा दिया गया है डिस्क्रिप्शन में, राइट? और नेक्स्ट इंपॉर्टेंट हेडलाइन इज India holds discussion on security with Bangladesh. It is available on page number 12 और ये related है paper to international relations से. In this article, we have to know outcomes of 18th meeting of India-Bangladesh Joint Working Group. So friends, both the countries concluded talks after discussing bilateral issues including illegal crossing of the border and measures to combat terrorism, right? Our next important headline is New labor codes give a free hand to employers, unions. It is available on page number 12. Here related paper to international relations. In this article, we have to know key takeaways of the 17th Asia and Pacific Regional Meeting. So friends, at the meeting, International Workers Group criticized India's policies and stated that India's new labor codes violate tripartite agreement and give too much power to employers, right? Our next important headline is DOT proposes not to monetize Bharatnet infrastructure. It is available on page number 14 और ये related है paper 3 infrastructure section से. In this article we have to know about Bharatnet project and national monetization pipeline. तो friends, इनसे रिलेटेड कंटेंट हमारी वेबसाइट पे कवर्ड है एंड लिंक अवेलेबल करा दिया गया है डिस्क्रिप्शन में, राइट? बाकी अभी न्यूज में क्यों है? क्योंकि रिसेंटली डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ टेलीकम्युनिकेशन हैज प्रपोज्ड not to monetize rural broadband network infrastructure built under BharatNet project and plans to replace it with alternative assets to achieve its target fixed under national monetization pipeline, right? तो दोस्तों, आज के लिए इतना ही. Thanks for listening. For regular updates you can follow us on various social media platforms.